Have you ever felt stuck in your own thoughts, replaying the past, worrying about the future, or feeling like you're always chasing happiness but never quite finding it? Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now is a book that challenges us to break free from this cycle and discover a deeper, more peaceful way of living. It's not just a book, it's a spiritual guide to transforming the way we experience life. And today I'm going to walk you through the key ideas so you can start applying them right now. At its core, The Power of Now is about one radical idea. The present moment is all we truly have. Most of us spend our lives caught up in our thoughts, replaying the past or projecting into the future. But according to Tolle, this endless mental chatter is what creates stress, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. He calls this constant thinking the ego. The ego is the part of us that identifies with our thoughts, our memories, and our sense of self. It tells us stories about who we are and how the world should be, but it's not the real us. It's just noise. So, what's the alternative? Tolle says the key to peace and happiness is to step out of this mental noise and connect with the present moment, what he calls the now. The now is where life is actually happening. Think about it. The past is gone, the future hasn't arrived, and the only time you can actually live is right here, right now. But most of us miss it because we're too busy thinking. Tolle explains that our attachment to time is what keeps us trapped. He introduces the idea of psychological time, which is when we obsess over the past or worry about the future. For example, we might dwell on regrets or past mistakes, or we might constantly stress about things that haven't even happened yet. But these thoughts are illusions. The past is just a memory in your mind, and the future is only a projection of your imagination. The more you live in psychological time, the more disconnected you become from the now. But here's the thing. Stepping into the now isn't about forcing yourself to stop thinking. Instead, it's about becoming aware of your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Tolle suggests using mindfulness to observe your mind as if you're watching it from the outside. When you notice yourself worrying or replaying an old memory, you can gently bring your attention back to the present moment. For example, focus on your breathing or tune into the sensations in your body. These small practices help ground you in the now. Tolle also dives deep into the concept of pain. He talks about something he calls the pain body, which is a kind of emotional energy that we carry from past hurts and traumas. The pain body feeds on negative thoughts and emotions, and it's why we sometimes feel like we're stuck in patterns of suffering. The more we identify with our pain, the stronger it becomes. But when you bring awareness to your pain body, when you observe it without judgment, it starts to lose its power. Awareness is like light, and it dissolves the darkness of the pain body. Another major theme in the book is acceptance. Tolle teaches that resistance to the present moment is one of the biggest sources of unhappiness. Think about it. How often do we resist what's happening right now? Maybe we're stuck in traffic or dealing with a difficult situation and we think, this shouldn't be happening. But Tolle says that resistance only creates more suffering. When you accept the present moment as it is, even if it's not ideal, you free yourself from the emotional struggle. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up or not taking action when needed. It simply means being at peace with the present moment, no matter what it looks like. Now, let's talk about what this all means for your daily life. Tolle says the now is accessible to us at any moment, no matter what we're doing. It could be something as simple as washing the dishes or going for a walk. The key is to fully immerse yourself in the experience. Instead of letting your mind wander, bring your attention to what's happening right now. The feel of the water on your hands, the sound of the wind, the rhythm of your breath. These small moments of presence add up, and over time, they can transform the way you live. But here's the catch. The ego doesn't want you to live in the now. The ego thrives on drama, problems, and distractions. It constantly pulls you back into thoughts of the past and future because that's where it feels in control. Recognizing this pattern is the first step to breaking free. The more you practice presence, the more you'll realize that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. So, why does this matter? Tolle's message is that when you connect with the now, you open the door to a deeper sense of peace, joy, and purpose. Life stops feeling like a constant struggle and starts to flow naturally. You stop being reactive to every little problem and start experiencing life as it is, not as your mind thinks it should be. Before I wrap up, let's recap a few of the book's most important lessons. First, the now is all we truly have. The past and future are illusions that exist only in your mind. Second, step out of your mental chatter by observing your thoughts without judgment. Third, bring awareness to your pain body and allow it to dissolve in the light of your presence. And finally, embrace acceptance. Stop resisting the present moment and start working with it instead of against it. Tolle's The Power of Now is more than just a book. It's an invitation to change the way you experience life. It's not about adding anything to your life. It's about letting go of the mental noise that keeps you from fully living. So the next time you feel yourself getting caught up in worries or stress, take a deep breath. Bring your attention to the now, and remember, this moment is all there ever is. If you found this summary helpful, let me know in the comments how you're planning to bring more presence into your life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future book summaries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This monologue balances depth and clarity while keeping the ideas actionable and engaging for viewers. Let me know if you'd like to refine it further.